Tonight, hope you're doing amazing tonight. Sorry for the slightly later release. I kind of got into it a little bit later than I was really planning to tonight, but either way, I'm sorry. For all it's worth, I am genuinely looking forward to actually like getting the final rundowns of everything with Celeste right now. I wanted to change it up tonight because I had not done something different in like a tiny bit. Like I know we this weekend we did actually get a chance to stream on Twitch. It was different, it was new, and honestly I can't complain. And it was overall pretty good. And I think we're gonna actually probably bring that stream back around. Gonna have to reset on it, of course, but honestly not really that bad of an issue considering the fact that honestly, for all it's worth, it's probably gonna be a lot of fun. Playing Elden Ring on patch 0. We didn't really make it too far over this weekend. But honestly I'm happy with the progress we did make. And, you know, you can't complain. Curiosity. Oh. Okay, well, actually, never mind. I was thinking I would have a controller in mind. Okay, no controller needed. Fucking dork. Okay, so I know I don't think I've ever explained this one, but, like, for me personally, it is... Actually, you know what? I have explained this one time. But I'll explain it again just because it's been brought to my mind. Headset. I never wear a headset fully on. I cannot do it. It physically bothers me so deeply to have one of my ears not covered. Or rather, for both my ears to be covered, my bad. It bothers me so deeply. Like, genuinely so deeply to actually cover both of my ears. And the main reason, I guess, in this case is because if I really had to do, like, some backtracking on it, I'd imagine it's just kind of one of those, like, childhood things where, like, I pretty much didn't share, like, adjacent rooms, but essentially adjacent rooms from my parents. And for me growing up, God, it bothered me so terribly much because I would, if I wore a headset with both of my ears covered, I was tone deaf. I could not tell what the fuck was going outside of these, pretty much. So, I guess the point being is that I would always have to have one ear open, and it's now just kind of turned into like, hey, I'm an adult, and this is a thing that I just do regularly, pretty much. Because I literally, there's no other way for me to do that, honestly. Wow, that was a fucking ramble of a rant. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, shit. I guess tonight we're starting off the. Yeah, we're gonna start off Skyblock tonight, actually, because like I've been wanting to do this for a little bit, right? I wanted to do this for a little bit, and the problem I think that I was running into is I was finding primarily on Bedrock there was no like true blue like fucking like Skyblock survival map. And I did not vibe with it first. So I wanted to have like an actual like Skyblock survival map. One that did not give me like a whole bunch of extra boons and everything. And honestly, I don't really mind the other Skyblock maps because, like, I don't know, like it's kind of like an evolution thing where it's like, hey, things evolve over time. You get one that actually like functions in a capacity of like, hey, you can do literally everything on a Skyblock. It's just Skyblock is the theme of it. Um, Rambling again. But I don't know. I wanted to go back to, I guess, something a little more old school. So yeah. Anyways, Skyblock survival. Here we go. Surely I'm not gonna fucking fail at this miserably because honestly, playing with keyboard and mouse is definitely not my cup of tea. By any measure of the means. Wow. Yeah, it totally is not my cup of tea whatsoever. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we're just gonna get through this as best as we can. Okay. Yeah. So, in all seriousness, this is essentially me learning Minecraft back from, like, the bare minimum at this point, honestly, because, like, I am not at all familiar with how to play this game, as is right now. Like, this is not my usual experience. Okay, that's pressure plates. How do you get, half blocks? How do you get half blocks? How do you? Well, it's okay. We'll figure it all. We'll figure it all out eventually. But for right now, surely we just need to get like the bare minimum done, right? Uh oh, you know what? I think I remember how to do this. Okay. Okay. All right. Surely I'm gonna get all of this down in a reasonable amount of time. Well, we'll see. We'll see. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. I don't really know if there's an easier way for me to do some of these mechanics. Wait, how do you do blocks? Is it just the first row? It might actually be just the first row. Yep, there we go. Okay, oak slabs. That is what I was looking for. Beautiful. Alright, so oak slabs are actually pretty damn unique in how they actually function, because now we can pretty much just say, hey, instead of actually having to waste a full block on these, we can just waste a half block on these. And wouldn't you damn well know it, the half blocks spread further and also have unique benefits to them, which we are going to totally capitalize on, because hey, anything that makes life just a little bit easier is significantly easier. So yeah, we're probably not going to play with like any level of like too serious. In all seriousness, that's going to make me fall off the flat. That would be embarrassing. But yeah, we're honestly, this is probably going to be like one of the drier overall streams I think I've done in a while, in all seriousness, because it really just kind of is. Frankly, it's probably going to be like a little bit less than usual. Grab that, beautiful. Go ahead and break this too, because I don't really want to risk a chest loss like that. That would be cringe and not very fun. Is this actually how long the island is? Yes, it is, yeah. Huh, weird. I could have sworn it was one longer for some reason. Either way, you know what? Honestly, doesn't matter. We're okay. Okay. I believe that is about the right structure for what we are looking for right now. Go ahead and place you down right there, big boy. Awesome. Okay. I don't remember the formula here, but I want to say ice over here and lava over here. Yay, baby! We remembered something today. Okay, cool. All right. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take our dirt, put it up, take the bucket up too. Also, Sarah, I want to say I'm sorry. I totally did not mean to not acknowledge you. Hope you're doing well tonight. It's good seeing you. And no, honestly, I'm sorry. I just fucking distant right now, I guess. My bad. Hope you're doing well tonight. Okay, surely that's not going to end poorly for me. You know, admittedly, what I should have done... Oh, well, you know what? Never mind. It doesn't matter because apparently the game is being extra generous to me right now. Go. Gorgeous. Okay, cool. All right. Well, either way, we're not fucked anymore. We have an extra extra tree. And honestly, with just the extra tree alone, we are vibing. We will survive. You know, it's funny that I say that and I'm doing this right here. And I should probably have put that tree up in a container, so that way it doesn't get lost to the fucking depths of space. But you know what? I'm sure it's okay. I'm sure it's okay. Yeah, now it's definitely okay. Okay, alright, another tree already. We'll take it, we'll take it. And we got a free stick out of it. Okay, well, you know what, honestly, I can't complain about that. Okay, build that. Beautiful. Set down another tree, and now we can start actually getting some stone. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay, I think I got the formula backwards. Yeah, I think I... Okay, I got the formula definitely back. God damn it. Okay, alright. Yeah, about that. Wait. Can I just, like, not... Can we actually, like, reform the world or something? That'd be really great. Recreate. Does that actually work the way I think it should? Wait, does that work the way that I think it should? I have no idea, actually. I'm so... That's a whole lot of land. I'm not gonna lie, this one kind of strikes me as less sky and more block. Okay, alright, cool. I guess I have to, Okay. Well, you know what, honestly, this gives us a chance to do something that I wanted to do to begin with, because apparently Minecraft Java Edition does not have, a soundtrack, which is kind of interesting. Unless let's see here. curiosity. Is there like a secret volume button that I definitely didn't press? No. Music and sounds. Hang on. Music off. It's weird that that was off. But also, you know what, honestly, you know what? Fuck you. We don't need you. We don't need that. We don't need that shit here. Let's actually just go ahead and have what we want. Right? Okay. Cool. Let's get the good shit. Let's get the Celeste going. God damn, that's Celeste. It does make me want to just completely swap, honestly, tonight and just be like, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna play Celeste instead because it's the superior game. But I'm gonna resist the baseline urge to do so right now because, well, I don't know, yeah, probably should. Admittedly, I should probably set up the actual, like, goal point tonight first. I should probably set up, like, the bare minimum that would, like, soft lock the run tonight, and that is making sure that I have a proper, like, cobblestone generator. As long as I get that much done, I think we're good, alright? The song is so good, though. It is! It is! It's insanely good! Like, music very much so affects me, like, and honestly, like, one of the biggest things for me is definitely feeling what the song has to give you. And for me, that happens a lot with this, honestly. Like, a good soundtrack cuts me right to my core on. It really definitely does. But let's just paste. No. Okay, that would be convenient. Fair enough. Here's the thing. I have to actually find myself a proper soundtrack here that we can play tonight. Because if I don't, I'm definitely putting myself on possible fucking copyright strike watch. And I don't need that. So. There we go. Alright, surely. No issues at all using this, right? None. None allowed whatsoever. There we go. Cool. Aw, that's so nice. YouTube actually pinged me about my own stream tonight, apparently. Thanks, YouTube. I really was hoping you'd do that. Damn it. Alright. Let me make sure. I think we're pretty much good to go again. Surely we're good. Yeah. You know what? It really honestly doesn't fucking matter right now if we're good to go or not. I got that Celeste running in me. I got the fucking Zossiest Zoss ever known to man. Fuck. Ah, it's so good. Ah, God. It's such a good time when you're rocking with the Celeste, honestly. There's no such thing as a wrong answer when it comes to Celeste. Ah, it's so good. That one, Gorgimus. Alright, so, if I remember this correctly now, lava over here. There we go. That should do the thing that it was supposed to be doing to begin with. Alright, gorgeous. Okay. Let's go, yeah, let's go, we got it! We got a cobblestone generator and didn't immediately throw in broad daylight. That's impressive. That's impressive. No way it's gonna break on the spot. Why are we going over that way? Who directed you to do such a thing? Please don't fucking break. Why are you doing it from right there? What? Huh? You're not supposed to be doing it from the weird position. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, don't fucking break. Off to a great start, by the way. This is a really great start. Okay. Almost enough blocks to not be a problem. Hey, Kingdom, how you doing tonight, buddy? It's going. It's going right now. It's going. We're just kind of relaxing tonight. Running the Celeste background music and chilling out with some Minecraft Skyblock. Or at least that's the game plan, you know? Oh my god, fucking chapter. Yeah, okay, so honestly, Sarah, I'm curious. Of the chapters, what is your favorite chapter so far in Celeste? Is there a chapter that the OST is... Well, here's the thing. OST is one thing, but like, is there a chapter I think that stands out the best? Like, across the board. Did I get a sapling yet? I did not get a sapling yet, so we're not technically safe at the moment. I'm really hoping we're safe, but we'll find out. Beautiful. Plentiful amount of slabs. The slab. Okay. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. If I were to subject my bias into this right now, I would totally tell you it's chapter 2, and it's not even close. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, like, chapter 2 is, I think, such a gorgeous overall experience. it hits surrealism so well. Surrealism, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on my terms right now. Surrealism, I think, is more towards realism than it is like, hey, this is objectively not real concepts that you're looking at right now. Surrealism. Anyways, my point being, I guess, is that Chapter 2, I think, is just beautifully distant. It gives you the hero's story and the hero's journey and all that wonderful stuff, but you don't feel like it's not meant for you, almost. It feels like it's supposed to be completely excluding them. Yes. Chapter 7, you love the music colors. Clouds are fun. Getting to the top was a nice memory. I can agree with you on that one. I can definitely agree with you on that one a lot. Like, Chapter 2 does a really good job of that. I'm sorry, Chapter 2. Chapter 7. Chapter 7 is... It's a really good culmination of everything, frankly. I think Chapter 7 could... And it was... You know, it was the end. But honestly, I think Chapter... I don't know. Chapter 8 was a weirdo. Chapter 8 felt like they didn't need to do it, and they did it anyways. But I also personally have a little bit of resentment towards Chapter 8 in general, so... Chapter 9, I think, is what brought it back around, you know? Chapter 8 just kind of felt like it existed there. Chapter 8 can go to hell. Chapter 8 kind of can go to hell, yeah. Oh, are there more islands in this version? There's that island, and I don't think there's more than that. Yeah, Chapter 8 really did feel like... There's really no other way to put this. It felt like the black sheep, right? It felt like it was just kind of there for the sake of it being there. I feel like Chapter 8 does good because Chapter 9 exists. But if you just had Chapter 8, it wouldn't be a complete story. Haven't done Chapter 9 yet. Star got you playing some modded Celeste. Oh, is that so? Modded Celeste already, and you haven't even finished the first game. Oh no. There's one designed around Fruit Loops. Oh, that sounds fun. I think most ones with multiple islands give you one per biome, so you can get all the achievements. That makes sense, Kingdom. And the thing is okay, so I was initially intending on playing that version of the game. Because if you do it over on Bedrock Edition, they do have maps where they pretty much designed it to be that way. Like, you can, in fact, get all that you came there for. But I was kind of saying to myself, yay! But what if I just played the very first edition of it, you know? For me, I was really looking forward to doing that, and so that's where I am right now. Can't do more than one pick. Not for now. God damn! Ah, this fucking kills me! Really? That's definitely not where I fucking clicked, but okay, whatever you say, game. Hey, Bacon! How you doing today, buddy? It's been a hot minute. How you doing, man? Celeste music is so good. It does, and I'm sorry, it goes so hard. Yes, it does in fact go very hard. We love that Celeste soundtrack. I feel significantly better and worse at the same time. Both positive scales. Every single time I listen to the soundtrack. It's such a good time. Okay, now if I'm not mistaken, I think I can break Lisa block. Damn, didn't think it. Nah, man, I do my best to remember if I can, but I do my best. It is all I'll say, frankly. I'm not the best at everything, but I do what I can. Well, no, I'm glad you're doing good, man. That's awesome. Frankly, with how much is going on right now, I feel like it's nice hearing that people are doing their best. Alright, well now we get to just sit here and mine up some craft. I've been really, really happy, honestly, though, playing through Celeste again. I genuinely have. It has been a really fun time just getting to play through it again. Especially considering, like, I think more than ever, I now appreciate the levels, frankly, more than I used to. Just in general, like, honestly, like, some of the levels that I would otherwise find it, like, honestly, like, everything with Chapter 8, like, still not a fan of Chapter 8, but I can now appreciate the fact that I've, like, tossed my face into the cheese grater so many times that I can now recognize the pattern movements of the cheese grating. Which sounds fucking awful, but, you know, that's what it is to play Melee as well, so... But no, honestly, I genuinely appreciate the overall feeling of it a lot more. Like, there's a lot of it that I get a lot better. The game just kind of flows in a smoother way for me. I understand how to do mechanics that otherwise were lost on me first time playing through. So yeah, no, honestly, I really like that, actually. I like the acknowledged learning curve in all of it. Damn, are we already at our first stack? Oh! We're already at our first stack. Very nice, very nice. Alright, well, I guess we get to keep collecting. Not a huge fan of the core. Admittedly, Bacon, I'm pretty confident nobody is. I'm pretty confident nobody is a fan of the core. Because the core, I think, is like... We are literally, I think, just before you hopped in, we were literally just talking about the fact that the core is more or less like the black sheep of the family. It feels so just out of place in the grand scheme of things. Like, why is it here? Honestly, and that's literally why they made Chapter 9, right? Is they made Chapter 9 to be like, okay, let's go ahead and bring it back a step. Let's make that story make sense again real quick. Because, like, I don't know, like, the core is just... Core, it's a pain in the ass. You liked the seaside for the core. Is that so? Well, you know what? I'll definitely check it out when I get there. We've actually been playing through the game fully again. And honestly, for the most part, I've been having such a good time with it. We're actually on the seasides now at this point. Which is frankly probably, I want to say next time or the time after, we're going to probably be on our seasides good and proper. Is there a way to do this faster, I wonder? There probably is, and I'm just not very good at this game. So we'll take what we can get. Oh, I felt the fucking dun, 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 dun. Ah, shit drives me nuts, man. What? What? That's not what I just pressed. Silly ass game. Fucking. What? Okay, I'm gonna fucking. Admittedly, I was not expecting to fucking accidentally place a block on top of the block twice in a row. That was kind of the exact opposite of what I assumed would take place there, but okay, whatever you say, game. Bro's losing it? Okay, so for all it's worth, I have never played this on Java, like on PC before. I've always played with controller, which is my first mistake. Because right now I'm having to play this with PC controls, and it's definitely not fucking helping. As you can tell by my very slow inputs. Yes, as I was telling you, very slow inputs. I promise I'm not losing it. Wait, you do know you can use a controller on PC, right? For Java? Can you use it? Okay, wait, can you use it for Java? Because if I Kingdom controller right here, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. If it immediately acknowledges this the way that I want it to, then thank you for pointing that out, actually. But I definitely feel like I tried this out earlier. Find out. Will it blend? It is not blending. It does not seem to be functioning. Do I need to, like... Does it have to be like, hey, go in here? Well, don't know about PlayStation, but Xbox, no problem. Okay, well, let me try Xbox then. Hang on. Alright, if you say Xbox works, then I'll take your word for it. Let me try this. Because to be fair, I did not try Xbox. So Java may not work the same way that Bedrock does. Here's the thing. I agree with you on that one fully about Minecraft being owned by Microsoft, but let's check something here. Hang on. I'm not seeing it. Pretty sure it should be. No, here's the thing. Again, I agree with you fully. I think this should be working. But the thing is I think Java does not work in the same vein. Like, Java is kind of like, they're like, too cool for school kind of shit. Because, you know, they're dumb and stupid. But I guess it works better with mods because, you know, they like to experiment more, question mark. Hang on. Well, let's check it out. Let's check it out and see if there's maybe something I'm missing here entirely. Because it's possible. I only did a decent amount of testing earlier. We're gonna sit here nice and cozy and just mine some crap. Honestly, chat, I kind of look forward to doing this as like a nice, like, lazy stream kind of concept, frankly. I guess to be fair, like, this will end up ramping up into, like, kind of a lot. if we really wanted to. But at least for the time being, I'm really cool with it just being, like, chill. Just our chill, nothing burger of a stream. Just doing pretty much jack all the entire time while I drink water and all that shit. You know, that kind of game. Play different soundtracks. Actually, I'm kind of really looking forward to the Chicken Jockey. Yo, wait, was that a Minecraft movie reference? Did you just make a Minecraft movie reference? In my chat? What? I haven't seen the movie. I'm sorry. I do want to see the movie at some point or another, but I haven't made time. I've dropped the ball significantly when it comes to, like, watching media. The latest I've been doing right now has been watching SGDQ. Which, honestly, there's no such thing as a wrong time to watch Summer Games Done Quick, or really any of the games done quick. I will say, and this is no offense, frankly, to the team that does that stuff, but it is significantly better to watch the in-game, like, in live events, where it's basically like they actually have, like, a full-on crowd behind them and whatnot. And, well, it could just be an in my opinion kind of thing, frankly, because, I don't know, like, for me, it's really nice seeing, like, a full-on audience there for these guys and whatnot. And I appreciate that, I think, a little bit more. But only because, I don't know, it's nice seeing the crowd, I guess. Like, it adds a level of, like, a childhood memory for me, I guess, and just that I used to play games with friends and also my brother, and it's a time I miss, I think. So, damn, Kingdom, you're unsubbing because I fucking haven't seen the movie? That's probably fair and warranted, I'm guessing. I feel like, honestly, I'm such a fucking dork sometimes. But I feel like I get, like, too unnecessarily deep, like, out of nowhere. And I don't really know how that strikes. But I do feel like I tend to get unnecessarily deep, like, out of the blue, and I don't know how people feel about that. Alright, let's go ahead. I kind of want to get myself, like, at least one more platform's worth of blocks. There we go. Yeah, that's about right. Cool. Wait, because I said Chicken Jockey the movie sucks? Thing is like, with how streamer fucking brained I am at this point, I'm not gonna doubt what you just said, only because there's a good chance that maybe it did come out of my mouth. There is a chance that it did, in fact, come out of my mouth, honestly. I'm not even gonna doubt it. I was about to argue otherwise, but honestly, I think that would just be completely inconvenient to the concept. So, yeah. Let's pretend for the time being that I definitely said something like that. Actually, that sounds disingenuous. You know what? No, let's full on. Yes, I did say that. I'm trying to work on that, frankly. I feel like I end up accidentally doing, like, gaslighty bullshit. And I know it sounds kind of dumb, like, why am I caring about such a concept right now? But it's kind of like, I don't know, like, it's a concept of, like, if you don't have a learned behavior and you don't practice that learned behavior, you tend to forget that learned behavior kind of shit. Damn, the brain rot is real. No, honestly, genuinely, the brain rot is really fucking real. Like, I know I've mentioned it before about, like, streamer brain, but, like, genuinely, for all intents and purposes, before I started streaming, I was very much so, like, hanging on every word kind of shit. And after I started, like, streaming and whatnot, it definitely became much more, like, not ADHD necessarily, but, like, it just became much more of that, like, vein of, like, thought processes, and prematurely, you aren't gonna hold on to every single word that you say. Just say what's on the top of your head. It's weird to acknowledge. Sticks. You know what's funny? I never actually, like, built out that way. Went back, I just read the comment. Yeah, I guess I did. Man, the internet is a damning place. You know what? It's okay. We got our stick. We got our stick. We got our tree. My bad. We got a whole ass tree, and that's positive news. Now we just need to get one more, and we'll be good. Have I heard the new Quatica album? Admittedly, Bacon, I can't say I have, and I'm also not particularly familiar with Quatica. I would need to make myself familiar with them. The latest I listened to was the Tyler Creator album, Don't Tap the Glass, my bad. That's the latest I listened to. That tried to listen to the latest what Travis Scott had going on, which was Jackie Boys 2, and it's not quite so great. I've also been getting myself buried back into, like, older things that I used to listen to. Things from, like, Silva Gunner and whatnot, all the different mashups and all that. That is, honestly, that's been nice. It's been really nice. Travis Scott was not cooking. See, that's exactly it. He was not cooking. He was simmering the entire time. No, honestly, like, my biggest problem with it was not the fact that he was, like, it was Travis. My biggest problem with it was that it was not Travis. Like, it lacked any Travis sauce, frankly. I was very disappointed. You thought I did the more mean way? Kingdom, I'm sorry, I'm blanking on that one, bud. Oh wait, do you mean the one from Star Wars with Kylo Ren going fucking more? Yeah, that shit. You know, honestly, I really genuinely felt that way about the fucking Travis Scott album. Jackie Boys too. That, ah, my God, it was so lacking. I think, like, I don't expect an artist to ever keep the same veins, but just keep, I don't know, keep like your core concept. I feel like the biggest thing that made Jackie Boys 2 so disappointing was there was no like primo sauce on any of it. It all felt very like, all of it felt lackluster. Like, not just bad, but just fucking like, oh, well, yeah, sure was. That sure was something. You like the Tyler album? I like the Tyler album a lot, honestly. It was definitely less serious than I usually like, and personally, I'm very fucking depressed. So admittedly, for me, like my biggest through line is just serious sauce, I guess. Serious sauce. I really like serious sauce, but I thought this does a really good job of just being like, it was a fun, zesty summertime album, and God, that was so good because of that. No, you mean how people always scream "Chicken Jockey," but you just read it, so nothing to unsub them. Oh, I guess I dropped the bar. My bad. Didn't mean to. That's totally on me. No. I haven't really... So, here's the thing. I am not terribly familiar with everything that we're going to be doing here. But we'll figure it out as we kind of move along, more or less. For the time being, I think probably one of our major goals, at least for tonight, should be maybe trying to get a bed? Question mark? That might be like an easy enough goal to get done with the amount of like, with the amount of cobble that we're farming. Surely we should be able to get that done. Surely. So Bacon, how'd you feel about Chromacopia? Would you put Chromacopia like way up on your list, or would you put it like lower on? Chromacopia did not initially hit me with like amazing. Funny enough, I think if there's one album that like just through and through hit me like well off bat without even having to really like re-listen to it, because I feel like I have to do a lot of re-listening. It was probably Saint Baudelaire. That, I think that was the one that like absolutely like I was on board for. Not gonna lie, not as huge on Chromacopia as you are on a lot of other Tyler fans. No, that's fair. That's totally fair. What am I planning as an end game? I have not admittedly thought that far yet, Kingdom. Technically, our end game could be anywhere from like, we just do our best here and hope for the best, to we keep going until we get as many achievements as possible. We could technically do either one, and technically speaking, it probably would have been easier to do that from Bedrock, because the Bedrock edition has like all the shit. Igor's on top for you, Bacon. So funny enough, yeah. No, honestly, Igor is what brought me in. Igor was what made me want to listen to Tyler. And then I worked backwards instead of forwards with him. Which I definitely went backwards to Wolf. I went backwards to Goblin, all that shit. And then I decided to move forwards on him. I think Baudelaire, I don't know, Baudelaire just kind of hits different for me. It really does. I really genuinely love Baudelaire for all it's worth. Igor slaps. Igor fucks pretty damn hard. But like, I don't know, like Baudelaire, Igor is like the like, hey, come on in, kiddo. Like, you know, it really is like the weirdo, wacky, like you're gonna want to listen to this one. Whereas like I feel like Baudelaire is kind of like your summertime treat, but like infinitely better than even like this latest summer with Don't Tap. Don't Tap's good. Don't Tap's good. But I think, frankly, Baudelaire does that summertime way better. One more there. Beautiful. Just passed Mario on Final Fantasy 14. Well, I'm sorry, you passed Mario on Final Fantasy 14? That's crazy. What was he doing there? Doesn't he know he's supposed to keep to his own game? Square Enix definitely told him to stay the fuck out. Wilshire kind of holds back that album for you. I would have to refamiliarize my brain with Wilshire, because I'm pretty bad with names on songs, admittedly, but. I think I have Wilshire in my brain, but not very well. So Bacon, when you listen to Baudelaire, do you normally listen to Baudelaire with the extended, with the extra songs that they added in, or do you usually prefer to listen to the bass track? I want to say we could probably start moving on out to the sand pile. Probably. You usually listen without the bonus tracks. Fair. Honestly, fair. I do like the bonus tracks for all it's worth. I think the bonus tracks do a lot of justice to the overall album, but I could honestly see exactly why. It's definitely one of those, like, trim the fat kind of situations. Ironically, some of the songs that they did end up keeping versus some of the songs that they ended up removing. I mean, again, it's like subjective kind of level, right? But I think, funny enough, some of the songs that they chose to keep on weren't quite as good. Because some of the songs that they kept on, just honestly, they just weren't as saucy. Sorry Not Sorry is one of his best songs, not gonna lie. No, honestly, like, I have a lot of respect for Sorry Not Sorry. That's really good. It's really fucking good. I thought it would be daytime by now, admittedly. Huh. Okay, weird. You know, I'm holding a lot of cobblestone. I should probably... Yeah. Wait, could I just... Oh yeah, I guess I could just do this the whole time. Huh. Damn. Wish I had realized that. That would have been... kind of significantly easier. Alright, fair enough. Damn, that would have been so much easier. Oh my god. Like, genuinely so much easier. Holy shit. There we go. But it's just because of the bonus tracks, the album's a bit long for you. No, honestly, that's completely fair, Bacon. That is completely fair. Frankly, I fully agree with you on that. Just because when it comes down to it, there's definitely some albums out there that, like, they're just too long for their own good. And, like, don't get me wrong, they're not bad because of their length necessarily. They're just too drawn out to be satisfactory. Okay. I know that might have seemed like an overreaction, frankly. But it wasn't. It actually wasn't. Yeah, because that was a massive loss of a resource right there. Fuck. God damn it. Tell you what. Wait. Why did I do... Okay, so, Kingdom... Pretty much what we just lost was, like, access to the Nether, for one. Which, by the way, access to the Nether at that point was beyond useful. We lost access to the Nether. We lost a massive amount of sand. We also lost cactus, which isn't really as useful, but point is, we just lost a lot. So essentially that world just became pretty much like, what can you do with cobblestone? Which is a lot, but it's not everything. Unfortunately, this world is dead. Unfortunately, I don't think recreate... Well, let's try it. Let's try it, actually. Hang on. Recreate might give us what we want. I don't think I actually had this turned on before. Yeah, I'm going to leave it off for now. It's fine. Let's see if this works. Does this recreate the world before any changes or after changes? What do I mean, access to the Nether? I mean access to the Nether. Like, there was a chest on top of that that gave us the obsidian to do that. And because that sand pillar broke... Also, apparently this fucking broke. Because that broke, it got rid of that chest too. So, we lost access to the Nether. At least I'm pretty sure of that. I'm trying to think right now, is there a use to sand? You already had lava and water? You already had access? Okay, Kingdom Buddy. I'm sorry, I almost went on a fucking... That's my bad. But the lava's only good for one obsidian block apiece. You can't spread lava like that. And even if you could, that is the only lava block source that we have until a very late portion of Skyblock. Skyblock does not give you multiple sources of lava. And there's no way to regain lava sources without making a lava source factory, pretty much. So, point is like we would just have been shooting ourselves in the foot at that point, to even attempt that. That's why we had to reset the world when we initially started. Tell you what, I'm gonna check this real quickly here. Let's see if it... Okay, it broke fully. That's interesting. Alright, that's fine. We just have to reload it. You know what? Tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do instead. Alright? Because I would actually like to use a controller. I'm gonna reload it from Bedrock. Minecraft's massive! Oh, sorry, you forgot you need a source block? Yeah. No, it's... Honestly, dude, it's totally fine if I didn't... I barely have the knowledge to make half this shit work, frankly, so... I'm surprised I know any of it, honestly. So, like, there is a Skyblock in Bedrock, but it's not really the Skyblock. It's cute. It's like it's just kind of not really Skyblock, frankly, because it's got so many damn resources that, yeah. If it weren't for that fact, I would be much happier to use it, but it's yeah, like honestly, it baits you kind of right here, right? It basically says, like, oh, it's Skyblock. It's totally Skyblock. And then it ends up being, like, Skyblock with, like, 800 islands. Which, I mean, like, again... Wait, am I dumb? Fuck, Nope, wait a minute. There's an island every cardinal direction right now. There's more islands that you're supposed to fucking have. That's more islands. That's the wrong Skyblock. Oh dear, there's shit in this chest that's not supposed to be in. Yeah, anyways, my bitch ass. One for each biome? Probably, yeah, something like that. Something like that, indeed. No, what the fuck would? That would really just said, I'm going home. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Duh. Yes, of course. That makes so much sense. That's I'm not gonna lie, not what I expected for the menuing. Okay, fair enough. Huh. Weird. Where's all my wood? Fuck. You can use controller on Java, but you need a third-party software to make it happen. Ah. For some reason, that makes way too much sense. Yeah, that seems about right. Fair. Okay, now surely I didn't immediately forget how to fucking do this in a logical and sensible way. Surely. Surely I don't know how my dumbass manages to do this every single time, but sure, fair enough. Blick. Got him. Okay. Alright, lava. Here. Yep, Don't you do that! Don't you catch my grass on fire, you son of a bitch! You know what? It's completely fine. We're just gonna break our grass over here, and there you go. No more grass. No more issues. Woohoo! All right. Yes. God, it's so hard playing this game sometimes. No worries, Kingdom. Take care, buddy. It's good seeing you, and have a great rest of your night, okay? Take good care of yourself, man. Okay, you better not fucking do the wacky doober shit to me, and... Alright, this immediately feels like wacky doober shit, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, well I guess at this point we just have to pretty much do the same thing that we were doing last time, and... hope for the best. Take care, man. See you later. You know, honestly, I'm thinking that this might have been the one that I was looking for to begin with, because admittedly, with the 4 cardinal direction islands, this might actually be, like, very, very successful in comparison to, like, prior attempts. This might be really good. Okay, fair enough. Fuck. I don't know which one's the failure anymore, so I just delete them. Just delete them. It's fine, it's okay. That one was really bad. You know what? Honestly, I think with the rest of the night, we're just gonna go in a cum. We're just gonna go in a cum. Alright, we're just gonna go in a cum, and we're just gonna do some base editing. Because honestly, I feel like our base deserves, like, a glow-up at this point in time. Actually, wait, I forgot. Did I enable the availability to, like... Yes, I did. I was so smart. Yes. Should have dashed back into the block. You know, Sarah, see, this is why I have you around. You are always there for me on these moments. See, this is exactly why I need you. You're always there to make sure that I know how I fucked up. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's do the magenta, and let's do... Magenta and cyan seems about right, yeah? Honestly, yeah, winning combination, so yeah. Yeah, no problems. Hard job. No, honestly, yeah, no, you're exactly right. You gotta keep it honest. Keep that work up. It's brilliant. Okay, Zossie. Okay, there we go. Now we flip. Alright, hit it with this. Beautiful. Leave one of these. Let's go one over. It kind of did, but not in the way I thought it would. Okay, fair enough. So it would seem I need to get rid of one of these rows. Extend it out one more this way. Okay, that's 4. That's 3. Okay. Some of this stuff off of our inventory bar. What do I need here? I need basic hardstone, cobbled deep slate. I need that. Another decorative stone. Weird. So it's not decorative stone, it's not that. But our copper for some reason? No. Weird. That's not smooth stone. Not the stone I'm looking for, no. I'm about to go toss one into the fucking... toss a cobble into the furnace just to make this happen. Ow. Yeah, let's just cook that real quickly. Go. Actual stone. Oh, chat, it's good news. It's good news time. It's bisexual boyfriend music. Everybody's favorite. Everybody tuck on in to that bisexual boyfriend. It's time to be comforted by his masculine beard, yet softly feminine tones. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know what the fuck I'm on about anymore. No, we can't be mad about a good boy like Theo, honestly. You're mad about a Theo. You are unfortunate and sad, and I am sorry for you, my friend. Never be sad about a Theo. A Theo is here to... He's here to stay. He's here to protect. He's a good noodle. It's only unfortunate that you start getting essence of the next fucking soundtrack, which is definitely not a fucking traumatic experience waiting to happen, because god damn it, you can't have that much time with your bisexual boyfriend. No, 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 that's not allowed in this fucking album. You can hear it coming up. Fucking yes. It's such a good goddamn soundtrack, though. It's so good. It's so good. Beautiful. It is gorgeous. I need bookcase. Where is bookcase? Please give me case of book. Oh, interesting. Chiseled bookshelf. Ah, fuck chiseled bookshelf. I don't want a chiseled bookshelf. I want the regular nerdy ass bookshelf. Oh, what the fuck? These store things? What are these? Wait, what the fuck are these? Wait, here I am just using them like fucking colorful decorations, and meanwhile they do other things? Nah, we didn't come here for that. That's crazy. Gorgeous, yes, awesome, amazing. Fucking blop these bleeps on into their bloops. Beautiful, 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 gorgeous. Love that layout. Very nice, very snazzy. Yes, yes, yes. You know what else? I think a nice cyan ring. Okay, well that's gonna be a consistent issue for me, isn't it? Fair enough. Damn, that's really crazy that they give you a full-on fucking teasing showdown of the bisexual boyfriend into fucking harrowing, a major emotional break. That is a winning combination right there, man. Give me that fucking depression. I was born for this. Okay. Yes, gorgeous. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. God damn! Oh, it's so good! There's no right being this good! Alright, actually, it goes through. I think it's one more miss right there. God damn! Fuck him up! Get it good! God! That's so good! Fucking kills me. I think that's correct on both sides. Yes, yes, it would appear to be. Okay, cool. Alright. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with this room design for the most part. I feel like it's overall turned out pretty good. Like, honestly, it's maybe not, like, the most impressive thing across any basis, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with how it's been going. It feels good and wizardly, honestly, and I think I appreciate that more than anything else. Just the fact that it feels sciencey, and it feels not sci-fi. My bad. That's incorrect. It feels fantastical. So I appreciate that much about it. I don't actually want it to extend out too much here. Kind of like the idea that it doesn't grow too far past where you would expect it, right? I think it's a little too distracting having one block out there, actually. That feels a little better. Questionably. Yeah, no, honestly, I like that better. Let it go back to the pack here, probably. But not forward, necessarily. No, I like that, actually. That feels respectable enough. Only thing I'd say that I disappoint myself on the most here, probably, is that you have this kind of double station thing going on here, but it's not set up for a double station. It's definitely not. And that is sad. That could have been designed better, but you know what? It's okay. I can only do so much right. Get rid of those. Beautiful. Resin block. Sure, why not? What else can we do here, actually? Glazed terracotta actually looking really fucking cool. God. Damn! Flowing water? It is flowing water, yeah? Yeah, okay, yeah, there is definitely flowing water there. It just feels out of place, I guess. More than anything else. I don't think there's a way to control how these blocks lay out, unfortunately. But, you know what, I'm gonna trust in their abilities, and they'll probably lay out in, like, a decent fashion. So, it'll probably all work out. That being said, I kind of do want a different set of stairs for this little area here. I think that prismarine probably seemed the most fitting, or prismarine bricks. You know what, let's do these. I like these, but just a tiny bit better. Yeah, a tiny bit better. Hey, 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 welcome back. Oh my god, I'm sorry. It took me way too long there to realize what was going on there. Right. Hey, yeah. No, it's totally okay. I should have admittedly been able to been like, oh yeah, hey, yeah. It's literally, yeah, it's half the song, which is also why it's not one of my favorite songs. Like, it's fun in the moment, but like on repeat, it is definitely not a sit down and listen. It is not a sit down and listen, unfortunately. I know it's incredibly lazy just plopping blocks in like that, but yeah, it is. It is, in fact, very lazy. Cool. Getting there slowly but surely. Which is funny, because I don't think I actually have anything planned for this lower area just yet. It is something I need to figure out, probably. Probably. Also, I probably need to figure out, like, what do I want to do with the torch situation here, because I feel like torches are a little bit on the lazy side for what I'm probably planning. But we'll see. We'll see what, like, lighting looks the best. Actually, I have no fucking clue on what I actually want to do with this. I feel like my best answer would probably be that I want to make it into, like, I don't know, like a submarine, like, base of some variety. I mean, that pretty much was the ultimate goal anyways, whenever I do beachside properties like this. I always do that. Maybe some sea lanterns? Actually, yeah, sea lanterns could be a good choice. Sea lanterns or soul lanterns? I'm guessing soul... Wait, are sea pickles an option here? Wait, are sea pickles an option here? What does a sea pickle look like, actually? Curiosity. Ah, they sit in the wall. Oh, whoa! Curiosity. Set that down. Get a, I'm guessing a flint and steel. Let's find out. Let's find out. Curiosity. Was that supposed to happen? Was the sea pickle supposed to just, like, die? Pickle got cooked. Okay, alright, that's fine. I didn't want to... A mace? The fuck? Rip the pickle? Yeah, rip the pickle. We don't need a pickle in this household. That's fine. You know what? Let's try the soul lanterns. The soul lanterns will definitely work out better than the sea pickle, apparently. It's got the mysterious blue lighting. We like the mysterious blue lighting. Actually, wait. Curiosity. Can we do this? Yes. Yes, that looks good. Oh, baby. Okay, that's what we came here to see. That actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. That actually looks really good against the blue tile work. Now we're cooking? No, now we're definitely cooking. We are totally cooking right now. This is some good shit. I'm liking the planning. Alright, go. Too far ahead of myself. Okay. Alright, I like where this is going, though. Okay, so far wall here, funny enough, I think I'm gonna do something different than what I would normally do here. Far wall, I think we're gonna make this a different material. So that way it kind of gives a, horizon effect, I guess. Is kind of the concept. Concept. At least that's going in my head right now. No, block. Get in the fucking... Thank you. Golly gee willikers. I probably should have done this row along with if I was planning to do it this way. Probably. But we're just going to live with our results, and it'll be completely fine. So something I think I want to start playing again sometime soon-ish is actually some more COD zombies for the first time in a blue moon. I sat down the other day and decided to just boot it up for the sake of sanity and just be like, hey, how's the experience still feel? Still a good time, still a bad time, whatever the deal is. And I was just like, damn, I haven't played much zombies lately. I want to play more of it, honestly. So I think it's one of the things I want to do here soon, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to probably be bothering Star about it, because I think I would be mean if I did not include Star on it. Star, I think, has been pushing me to play modded for a little bit here, and I feel like it'd be a little rude of me not to play modded zombies with her. So, I think that's gotta happen. I mean, modded Celeste too, frankly, but like, you know, one before the other and or vice versa. So, I definitely owe it to her, I think, at this point, to get one or the other. Who's actually talking about that a bit this week. Fun to watch. Fair. This week I got a little obsessed with trying to figure out if I could play Elden Ring pre-patch. And like what the massive differences would be. Got like a little bit of a stream in this weekend over it, but it wasn't anything major. Not as much as I wanted it to be, but I actually want to do a full playthrough pre-patch of Elden Ring 2. Because like the few differences I did end up glimpsing, yeah, you know, honestly, it's unique enough that it was pretty fun. Cut it off to, I guess, about here for now. I don't know why it took my brain half a second there to remember that this was actually 7A. I honestly don't know why I completely forgot about this being 7A, but yeah. No, honestly, I think it'd be a lot of fun to actually run some zombies with Star, though. It's been a while since I've really played multiplayer zombies in any capacity. It's very rare for me to actually, like, want to sit down and play zombies with other folks, frankly, because I'm very... I don't know, I end up getting very high round oriented, and it's not the biggest benefit in the world to be that way. What was I looking for? Yes, more of this. Yes. Okay. Probably right here. Actually, it's funny that these produce a warm light when I was definitely expecting them to be producing a cold light, but okay, alright, whatever you say, game. Okay. Mostly pretty good. Weirdly enough, I don't necessarily remember digging this down in this way, but I guess it's possible. I could probably set this up in a way that would look pretty good, though. I guess we could technically just cut off these routes if we wanted to, but... Hey, do I really care enough to do that? Not exactly. Oh, okay. Alright, now, I said the top of these... Here, spawn anchor. What's this look like, actually? That looks pretty fucking good to me, is what that looks like. Admittedly, looking at it now, it has a little bit of, too much consistency that makes it not quite as saucy as I was hoping for. But okay, alright. Is there a secondary option here that looks slightly better? There was a, unrefined, like, obsidianite or some shit like that. Here we go. Crying obsidian, my bad. Basically the same fucking difference, just slightly different. Admittedly, alright, that's slightly better. That's slightly better. I don't know. It still honestly kind of looks a little bit trashy. Okay, yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah. That is a bit better. I can't complain. Alright. Concept with leaking into walls. Wonderful. Beautiful. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That looks pretty good. That's not a bad setup for that. Now, admittedly, it leads into pretty much a fucking nothing ass of a, like, immediately into, like, cave system tunnels that were starting to be developed, but we can patch this up. We can patch this up enough that it won't matter. I'm not gonna, like, completely fix the mine shafts here, but we can do this. This is fine. Yeah, no, we can definitely do this. This is fine. I was thinking we could do chiseled red for the bottom here. It's a bit cheesy, frankly, I feel, but not in a terrible way. Just, it could be slightly better, arguably. Literally the same input twice in a row. Beautiful. Let's do shroom lights right through the gate. Yeah, that feels good. Maybe shroom light here and here, too. Yeah, that looks good. That actually looks nice. That's not too bad. I'd like this to kind of open up into, like, a large garden area, I think. Like, if I had to imagine this properly, like, I'd pretty much see this being, like, a walk down into, like, a massive courtyard underground. And then from there, maybe like a massive like sky dome on it, possibly. Pretty much like at this point here, it would just lead to a straight up like pathwards right to the sky. So, curiosity. If I were to just right up to the sky, what am I looking at here? Ooh, quite some distance. As a first and foremost here. Secondly, it is most definitely on a fucking, like, ledge. Yeah, this is definitely going to end up getting watered down because of the location that it's in. But honestly, I could make this work. I could make this work. It's just going to take some effort. Like, by a lot. But I could do this. I could do this. We could make this happen. Exactly, yeah. Oh. Okay. So here's there. Let's just start sculpting out the bottom side of this thing first. I think that is probably our first major move. And then we can start working our way backwards from there. Whole lot of gravel here I didn't really intend on. Go ahead and block this up best as I can. Okay. What am I looking at here? Currently, from doorway, we have 4 across. Yeah, 4 across. What's funny, honestly, about some of this is that it's not just about the destruction of blocks, frankly. It's about balancing your blocks out so that whatever structure you're having in mind actually works in a good concept. Admittedly, that's a little bit more so if you're OCD about these kind of things, which I definitely am. Yeah. 4, 2 here. And what was it? Another 2 or 3? It was 3. Okay, 3 out. We have 3. Beautiful. And then that point, that just becomes open space. So that's open space. Probably have this go back like an extra, like, let's just say, I guess consistency's sake, we could technically do, what is it? 4-2-3. We could do 4-2-3 structure, I guess. Actually, will that work properly is the question. You know what? Fuck it. Let's find out. In worst case scenario, I'm just wrong about it, and nobody's surprised. structure, beautiful. Okay. So folks, I don't know how much longer we're necessarily... Oh, did we hit water? Wait, did we hit water? Oh, okay. I don't know why, but I feel like the shading pack we have on right now is making it so, like, the shading looks like we hit water when we don't necessarily do. I don't know what it is exactly, but it just seems different. Either way, I think right now as it stands, there's probably a good game plan to probably end things off sometime soonish here. We might clear out this room and just kind of say, hey, we're good to go at that point. But yeah, we're probably going to call it sometime soon. Sake of art. I hope you've been having a good time with me too. I do. I know it's been definitely chiller than maybe like the usual possible pace that we're capable of, but also, if I'm not mistaken, I think right now we're technically using something a little different, which should in theory be helping with dropped frames if we're having any of them. I don't think we necessarily had them tonight, but you know, I haven't really been watching my my bar, so there's a good chance. But either way, point is, I hope you've been having a good time tonight. Appreciate your presence. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Three, 4. There we go. I'm not usually the best at making chill streams happen, frankly, and I'm glad I am. Because honestly, it's been nice. It's been really nice doing a chill stream. I think that might have been the end of our Celeste soundtrack. Hang on here. Let me check. Yes, it in fact was. Okay. Here. We'll do the DKC soundtrack. Sure, why not? All right. Beautiful. What's funny is I made like a completely like there's no reason or rhyme to the measurement. I picked Other than the fact that I just simply did it, and now I'm sticking with it, that's literally all there is to it. So now at this point, I'm pretty much, like, backing myself into a corner of, like, whatever my end design ends up being, that's just it. That's it. That is the design that apparently my brain picked. Alright, 4, 2, 3. It would be crazy if it just happened to work out because, well, I said so. I highly doubt that being the case. That would be a little crazy. What do I need here? I need 6 right now. This is 6. That's 6. No shot. Wait, no shot? That actually just fucking worked. That does not happen very often. Where that just so happened to work out perfectly like that. Okay, admittedly, I'm sure somebody, like, capable and cunning at, like, basic area design and, like, math and whatnot is probably like, yeah, duh, of course. Meanwhile, I'm just here like, I don't know how it worked, I just put some numbers together. I am a little bit surprised that I'm very used to my choices going completely sideways on these things. I try to make these things look pretty, but I'm just not the guy for it. I say as I'm in the middle of making an entire base because I feel like just house making a base apparently. No, that actually seems about that's about fitting for me. Don't need to fill that hole. Just fill in these for now, and we'll get back around to it. There's a good chance this one leads out into the water. Not quite yet. No, apparently not. Okay. Not quite in water territory yet. Actually, these shroom lights are pretty good for just shrooming it up, huh? Actually, wait, you know what's kind of crazy? The fact that the water does, in fact, have reflection off of it now at this point. Huh. It's actually kind of like a really nice detail. I'm a little shocked. Like, honestly, it's such a minor detail in the grand scheme of things, but, like, I don't know, that's just impressive. The fact that they've added this much effort into, like, a game that otherwise really didn't need that much graphical effort, ever. It's just impressive. A game that never needed it, and here it is with all of it. I have a lot of appreciation for that. that fucking hole back up. Oh, damn. Damn. I guess it is about that time. So I think tomorrow we're actually going to go ahead and continue on with the Minecraft for the time being. I did want to do the Skyblock, and honestly, I think tomorrow we're going to hit back nice and hard, come back into it, strong and swinging, and do our best with it, best as we can at least. We're going to probably do the Bedrock edition because, well, my dumbass didn't realize that the Bedrock that I did have, it was possible to have like a genuine Skyblock challenge out of it, not just a bunch of islands with all the things I ever needed. But yeah, I think that's probably the game. Nevertheless, I am really glad that we got to do this tonight. Actually, this was nice. This was like really just chill and easy, and yeah, it's just a good time. So funny enough, something I actually might be looking forward to in the future-ish, potentially, maybe, depending on how things go with it. And I know for some of the folks here, it's just going to be reposting, technically speaking, but like it's going to be essentially I'm just having somebody actually do some possible video editing for me at this point, and depending on how it goes, some of the Celeste will pretty much get to have its own, like, episodes and whatnot. So that'll be pretty cool, actually. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I think that is going to have to do it for tonight, folks. I think that's going to have to do it. Alrighty, folks. Thank you so much for stopping in tonight. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Please take amazing care of yourselves. Get some good food, some good water, some good sleep. Whatever your time frame in the world is, just take good care of yourselves. But I will see you all next time. Which, next time in this case should be tomorrow, pretty much. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Sarah, for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Bacon, you're not here anymore, I imagine, but if you were, or if you are, thank you again for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Kingdom Buddy, I know you're probably gone at this point, but hey, thank you, man, for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Take good care, folks. I'll see you all later, okay?